Well, continuing our coverage from the 2011 SHOT Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. Very pleased to have with us on set here Mr. Caleb Giddings from Gun Nuts Media. How you doing, man?
Good. It's good to see you again, Cam.
Good to see you, too. Actually, this is the cool part about SHOT Show is you're walking along and you're, just going from place to place. All of a sudden you see a familiar face, and we ran into each other downstairs. I'm glad you could take a little bit of time to come up here. There's a lot to see and do here.
There really is, yeah. We missed SHOT Show last year, so we weren't able to make it out to the sands and see everything, but it's neat how they have the exhibit split up. You've got the whole first floor, which is all the primary stuff, and then you can go down. There's another floor. There's stuff off to the sides. I mean, there's just booths and exhibitors all over the place, and you could spend 2 weeks here and not see everything.
Yeah. Now, did you get out to Media Day?
I did, yeah. We went to the Smith & Wesson shootout in the morning, and then we went over to the regular Media Day event in the afternoon as well.
All right, so you've had a chance to do some shooting this week. Anything that you've been particularly impressed with?
I shot a new rifle from Blazer that it's a European import, and I don't know the name of it or anything, but they handed it to me, said, shoot this moving target. I shot it, said it was great recoil for a 308, and then the guy said, yeah, that's because it's a 30-06. So it had a tremendous amount of recoil reduction with their new gas system. So if you guys are out there and you're looking for it, track it down. New rifle from Blazer, semi-automatic 30-06, really cool, really sweet shooting.
Oh, nice. What about pistols? You had a chance to shoot any handguns?
Pistols we've shot. I've shot the new Smith & Wesson Governor. Everyone's been talking about it. It's their 6-shot, 410 shotgun that also chambers 45 ACP and 45 Colt. Shot that a little bit. I'm not a big fan of the 410 handgun platform myself, but if I was going to buy one, I would buy the Smith & Wesson one over the Taurus model. I also shot the new Gen 4 Glock 35 that's available, and I finally got to shoot that weird underbarrel revolver, the Chiappa Rhino, that everyone seems to think is just so cool because it looks so weird and so different, but it actually does shoot very well. The position of the barrel changes the way recoil feels from most revolvers.
Really? Oh, very cool. So as you're walking around, I mean, you're here with Gun Nuts Media. And obviously you guys are doing reporting all week long, is that right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, actually there's so much for the show this year, and Gun Nuts has done so well. I actually hired an employee. I've got Shelly is actually out on the show floor right now. She was just at the Nighthawk booth taking pictures of their 1911s. So we've got 2 people on the show floor this year, and it's the first time that I can say that a blog has actually got a hired employee covering SHOT Show as well.
Very cool, man.
I'm pretty happy about that.
Good for you. That's awesome. And, obviously, folks, I'd like to think that our audience remembers you from Season 1 of Top Shot on the History Channel as well.
Hopefully, yeah.
I hope so. You staying in touch with those guys?
We are, absolutely. I actually was talking to Kelly from Season 1 a bit ago, and I've been texting Blake, and we keep apparently walking past each other at various booths and missing one another. And then Season 2 is actually kicking off in February, and we're looking forward to that. There's some really great contestants on there. Brian Zins, multi-time NRA Bullseye champion, is going to be one of the contestants on Season 2. So good luck to Brian, and if you guys aren't going to watch it, you really should.
Yeah, it was a really interesting show last year, and I'm not. I mean, we talked before. I'm not a reality TV show guy.
Me neither.
And it was okay, even though I'm not a reality show guy, because most of the time, the personality conflicts, the sort of character development, so to speak, did take a back seat, or at least was side by side with the actual competition. I can handle that. It's this was not what was it, my Pimp My Ride or My Sweet 16 or John and K plus 8 or whatever.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
there actually was a purpose for this show, and I thought it was really, really interesting. My kids loved it. My wife really enjoyed watching the show, and my wife's not a gun nut, unfortunately, although we're working on her.
Good.
It had an appeal to a broad audience, I think.
Absolutely. Well, and it was really cool. Now that the show's aired, that Season 2 is getting ready to come up, they're casting for Season 3 right now. It's neat to look back at the impact that first season had on the shooting industry, and you can see that here at SHOT Show. There's a huge number of the cast members are here from Season 1 who are involved in the industry, and they're working to bring that mainstream impact from Top Shot Season 1 to the industry and help the what's been a very closed circle understand that there were 5 million people that watched Top Shot that may have never picked up a gun before, or may have had a very casual experience with guns before the show.
Well, and it's even, I think, carried over into other channels now, because you've got on the Discovery Channel, Top Shot aired on History Channel. Now on Discovery Channel, they've got the new show Sons of Guns, which is coming out on January 25th or 26th, I believe.
Something like that, yeah. I've seen the promos for it. It looks like a show, but it's like...
It's a gunsmith out of Baton Rouge.
Yeah. It's like the Chopper show, the American Choppers or something meets guns, and I think that looks really cool.
Yeah, so it's neat to see all of these different ideas and these different parts of the world of the Second Amendment kind of getting this broader exposure. And again, I don't think these media outlets would be doing it if they didn't think there was an audience there.
Exactly, yeah. And it really boils down to one of the fundamental points that I've always talked about with gun nuts is that when you really get down to it, guns are cool and it's fun. I've never taken somebody shooting and not had them enjoy it. And when you show it on TV with Top Shot, when you bring people to SHOT Show and they see this, industry that's dedicated to a safe, fun pursuit, it blows people's minds.
Absolutely. Well, Caleb, again, man, I appreciate you coming on the program. It was great seeing you again, and look forward to doing this again soon. We should have you on Cam and Company more often.
Sounds good, Cam. Looking forward to it.
Thanks,
Take care.